wood I use for this, because I don't know, I've never done anything like this before, so I've got a lot to learn. If you guys have any input and advice on doing something like this, feel free to leave it in the description below or in the comments below, because I have no idea. Hey guys, so I just decided to try something, and this is literally spur of the moment. I have no idea really what the plan is with this, but I like camping so much, and sometimes, hang on. But I decided well, I knew this, but I like camping so much, and I want to be able to do more of it. And sometimes I don't want to hike. I don't want to walk that far into some woods. And sometimes I just want to go car camping. So I saw a YouTuber on YouTube, obviously, who had turned a Civic to a camping setup. Maybe. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. But I saw that and I was like, that's kind of inspiring. Maybe I could do like a car camping traveling setup where I can travel from city to city in Indiana and then the surrounding states. And while I'm doing that, be able to go backpacking and hiking and keeping most of my gear that I would need on a trip by trip basis in the car, and I can just kind of restock as I eat and use things, and really keep my stuff light so I don't have to take all of my stuff, considering I'd be only going like a mile or two in, or maybe doing a loop over a day and then coming back to the car. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me on this journey to figure out how to actually turn a Civic into a camper-esque kind of vehicle. We're gonna go ahead and go outside and see what we have to deal with. And I've already taken a look at this a little bit, so I already know a little bit of what I have to do, but I'm gonna grab the tape measure and start taking dimensions as well. Okay, so as we sit right now, I've got one of the two seats pushed all the way up, and I've also got the trunk, the 3/4 seats down, so you guys can't really see that. I'm actually gonna roll the windows down really quick so I can get more light in here. It's pretty damn bright, so bear with me on how bright this all is. But I got the tape measure here. I've got a envelope to take notes on. This is just something from Navy Federal Credit Union. I'm gonna toss that back here. What I'm measuring right now, or going to measure, close that door so I don't get taken out. Roll that window down. That is way overexposed, I'm so sorry. What I'm measuring is the space below. So I'm down here, but I gotta move this seat up on the left side before I can measure accurately. Okay. So in the middle here, we have, I'm actually going to draw the seat layout. So you got front seats, front left, okay. We got roughly 1 foot from the top of the center console. Well, let's go ahead and measure from here. Yeah, still roughly 1 foot. Let's go to 9 inches. And then from there to there, roughly 20. 19. And then this is going to be the same from back to front. So roughly 20 inches, 19 inches. I'm going to have to play with the amount of wood I use for this because I don't know, I've never done anything like this before. So I've got a lot to learn. If you guys have any input and advice on doing something like this, feel free to leave it in the description below or in the comments below because I have no idea. And this is gonna have to be roughly, let's see here, 17 inches tall. Now time for some planning ideas. And then the way I'm setting it up is because I am only 5'8", 5'9", if I'm slouching 5'7", I've got a lot of foot room going into the back of the trunk. So you can see here, and I'll even lay down here. I can fit pretty well into the trunk, curled up a little bit, like I usually sleep, and then I'll still have headroom. And this works. This is comfortable. But what I'm trying to do is make it so that I don't have to curl up so freaking tight into this, and also so I can kind of stretch out too if I wanted to, and not have my head hanging on the pillow or hanging off. Okay, like I said before, I got really no idea what I'm doing. So, I'm gonna measure this across. If this runs to be about 36 inches, all right, we good. And what about from there? 39. I forgot my envelope. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Ooh, I look blue. Fuck. I got my big tripod because I know for a fact you're not going to want to see this angle the whole damn time. I got a hammer, drill bits, a drill, not plugged in currently, a couple extra screws, and more screws, a monster, my camera shit, basically, 'cause I'm trying to tell the story here, alright? So, I don't know, I also got the piece of paper that I went back for initially, and so the front left seat has to be 19 inches, the same with the whole right. Okay, we're back in the car. Let me double check these real quick. Yeah, that's about 19. And I'm gonna call it at 17, so 17 instead of 19 on both sides. Okay, a little talking head stuff, but showing the inside of my vehicle. So I created the, I'm gonna push that ISO up a little bit. I got this set up to where I can sleep through this, and then I've got extra room up here. This is relatively solid. It does wiggle quite a bit, especially if the legs aren't set straight. So I'm gonna have to find a way to make that even more steady. Probably an extra set of legs. Let me switch lenses real quick and hop in here. Now, of course, I don't have everything I would need for car camping, but this could be a pretty good dang start to being able to travel a little bit. There's my boy. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. I even got a little tab on the back of the seat here. Of course, that's for Uber, but one other thing I'm gonna need to think about is how to keep stuff charged pretty consistently, because I don't want to run everything off my car battery. That will drain the hell out of it. What's up? I see you peeping. Making YouTube videos.
We were wondering what you're doing.
Yep. I'm really big into camping and backpacking, but I got a bad hip, so I decided I had a pallet in my bedroom just for like decor, and I cut it up and I made this platform today, and then I stuffed it in my car, so now I have a longer way to sleep, and I've got my like 60/40 seats down, and I can go completely through the trunk and then have all my camping shit in here too.
That's cool. I saw you had some cool camping gear.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your YouTube name?
Tristan Gibson, just my normal name. You got AirDrop?
What?
You got an iPhone? I can AirDrop it if it reaches from here. Getting subscribers. Let's see. I don't think it's picking it up from here. Waylon? Oh, I gotta meet Waylon. Getting subscribers every day. Ugh. It's not a bad setup though. That's really not a bad setup.